So the South Africans up against Georgia, the second opportunity for the local team to make an impression. And, well, the drums are rolling and high expectations for the South African effort here against Georgia. No doubt the South African team will start as favourites in this match. And, well, one feels that they weren't firing on all cylinders in their victory against the United States of America by 24 points to 0 in their first pool match. That's the combination then for today's match. Zwandiri's stick goes down to the bench, and it looks like a pretty good choice as well by Paul True. Also see here Uplon, who's been brought into the combination for this match. So just mixing and matching is Paul True. I think he knows what the combination is that he wants for the big matches. And then all the Rutzies, many of them for Georgia, and the Georgia team themselves, who have struggled. They lost against Australia by 26 points to 5. They really gave everything they had, but just lacked the talent to be able to make a difference. So the Springboks in their familiar green and gold, just the little touch of the ball, all of them before the match, which has become a ritual. And Garth right with me. Garth, they in that first match really just perhaps didn't get going, but cruised a little bit, but they had the victory that they wanted, I guess. This will be another test for them here with a Fijian referee in this particular match.
Yeah, you know, the urgency was there, and I think that what counts. Their first line of defence was good. Maybe they'd want to hold on the ball a little bit more.
So big support here at Otanequa Park in George for the Springbok team. Dasel deciding to go with a pretty deep restart. It's an excellent kick, in fact, bouncing in field. The Georgians, who are a very physical bunch, one must say, just lack the skills to really compete today maybe, but they've got a few pacemen in their side as well. Well taken up there, carried by Beka Siklari, and then their playmaker Kamaladze. Georgia, of course, got a rich tradition of rugby history over the years, but have failed to really make it on any stages, and not least the sevens as well over the years. And they certainly are getting their hands on the ball now. A little chip kick, and the favourable bounce now for Siklari. Oh, maybe they heard what I had to say. He was in the left of picture there. This was the second time that he'd hurt that forearm of his. So what can Georgia do, if anything? They've really been pinned in their own 22 or there and thereabouts. Once again, Garth, you're right, just competing vigorously on the ground with South Africa and winning the ball too. So they've placed a very strong emphasis on ball possession. Thumping tackle there from Frankie Horn. Real Iron Man on the side.
Release the player first. Release the tackle player. No.
Just have a look at that tackle. Wow.
Release the tackle player first. Thank you.
Well, Georgia look like they're going to kick, Garth, and really what one is just they're probably asking themselves, what can we do to stem this tide?
They probably like to go to that set phase, to the line out. They're very direct players. They like to play the ball straight over. Paul True in your picture now, seeming a little bit less tense as he was in that first game. But yeah, Georgia want to play from the set pieces. They want to go to the scrums and the lineouts, and they'll just drive it up. You know, they'll send it out to the fly off, but very direct.
Well, they are a physical side as well, Georgia. And certainly are trying to make some sort of headway, but geez, South Africa have defended well on the few occasions that Georgia have had the ball.
Through the gate.
So Zanka, who's just come onto the park, will start the second half for South Africa. Another kick that Georgia just don't seem to be able to get themselves organised from those kickoffs. We saw it early in their first match as well, where one or two balls popped into space. I'll be a little bit annoyed about that. But Garth, having said that, as you know, they enjoy the lineouts. They like the direct stuff.
Get back, green six. Back. No, don't do it.
Using the width of the field, Georgia, not without making too much headway. South Africa offside. So Georgia will tap and go. Now an opportunity on the far side. Frankie Horn with a big chase. Attempted tackle. South Africa have got enough pace to catch a runner. Really good play there from Zanka. As the man covering is Frankie Horn's attempted tackle. Slipped through the clutches. Yeberson. Really got 3 tries as Robert Yeberson. 3 of South Africa's 4 tries. The other one belonging to Aplon. Georgia never giving up trying. There might have been a knock on there, a little chip kick ahead, so all a little bit messy there for Georgia.
Just lacked that patience to hold that ball, Gavin. They shouldn't have chipped that one over the top. They just should have held on to it. They had South Africa's defence in a bit of tatters. If they held on to that ball, sucked 1 or 2 South African players in, used the width, they'd look a lot more dangerous than chipping it away.
Score of the day to date is England against Tunisia, 42 points to 7. Can South Africa get up there? Not like that, they can't. Not the best of kicks. Georgia with Samakaratsi. Taken on by Khmalazi. Back to Kololeishvili. See Philip Snyman's on this park for South Africa too. It'll end a little bit of help at the breakdown points. The strong Free Stater. Yeberson with the tackle on Alexandre Nikaratsi. Look at the competition for the ball on the ground. Carl Brown really is very aggressive at the breakdown point. Oh, it's Aplon now, directing traffic from the fly half position. It's good recovery that from Georgia. A 2-on-1 situation, yeah. They just seem to run themselves into cul-de-sacs quite often, do the Georgians. That pass going astray. Chance here. Nkoro taken on by Zanka. Now, South Africa had an overlap. There's a real opportunity, but here's another chance. Now this will show South Africa's character. Can they chase and catch? It doesn't look like they're going to do it, and Georgia will get the try courtesy of Alexandre Nisharazi. And that'll be considered perhaps a little bit sloppy from the local team.
Aplon spulls it up. Nisharazi gets his hands onto it, and he's a speedster. Don't doubt that.
Still a good chase there from Vuyo Zanka. The kick is not over, so it's Georgia then.